Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I'm Intronerded, and we are starting up something new. I've decided I'm going to start up a new little series we got here. As you can see, we got Grand Theft Auto 3 loaded up. This is a game, it came out in 2002 when I was far too young to play it according to many people, but I would have enjoyed it at the time. Regardless, it came out 15 years ago this year, and that is just crazy, and I've never actually played it. I played picking it up here and there with my buddies when I was younger, but never actually played through the game, and I really wanted to, and I figured what better way to do it than, throw out an old school game, play it on the channel, and I thought a lot of people might enjoy that, because it is a game that a lot of people really had a great time with, maybe even got their start in gaming. It's one of the first games I played, just as a pickup game with my friends, so I've got a lot of good memories about it. But what we're going to do a little bit beyond that is we're going to start up the series, which I'm going to call Felony Friday. Don't worry, it's not as bad as it sounds. You shouldn't go commit felonies on Friday. Instead, what you should do is tune in every week, because I'm going to put up, at least one part, maybe every now and again a couple parts for Grand Theft Auto games. And we are going to play through the Grand Theft Auto series, starting with 3 up to the present. So for all those at home, that is Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, and then 5. So there we go. We counted from 3 to 5 and ended up with 5 numbers. What's not to like about that? But so yeah, this is going to be kind of a long-running series on this channel. And I decided I really wanted to do that because I got Doom running right now, but that's a pretty quick jump in, jump out, all kinds of combat game. Grand Theft Auto series can be kind of like that, but for the most part, it's more like kind of building the story of your character, which I really like. So I think this is something I'm going to have a good time with, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. But for now, let's just jump into it and see how we do. First of all, I love that the motion blur is used to kind of hide the frame rate limits. But you know what? For a game this old, that just makes sense. Oh, well, hello. You two don't look suspicious at all with the bank going mad behind you. Hello, protagonist. Oh dear.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
That is just so rude. Man. You hate to see that happen. Young love just destroyed by guns to the face. So really, tale as old as time, really.
Liberty City
That
is
doesn't
in shock
seem
today
suspicious
as the
at all.
police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning.
Well,
As yet,
wait.
no details have been released about the
I think the
prisoners being
attack is happening
transferred
now.
to the
How did
convoy,
this reporter
and
get
no
such
group
advanced
has
intel?
claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a
She must have been
routine
tipped
transfer of
off.
felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses,
minute,
and the bridge
but that's a
itself
bridge.
severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack.
Oh.
Revelations as to the professionalism of the
unfortunate.
attack struck police hours afterward,
Wait a minute,
when
I'm a
identification of the missing felons were further hampered
Hold
by an
on
attack
a
by
second.
computer
Yeah, no,
hackers on
I
police
think we all know
headquarter
what's happening
databases.
here.
With the Porter Tunnel project falling
sir,
behind
sir,
schedule,
you dropped
this
your
disaster leaves Portland
flux
isolated from the
capacitor,
rest
I
of the
think that
city.
was? Maybe that's how they got her the information while it was still happening. They went back and... Okay, it all makes sense. They went back in time and gave her the info.
Señor Dickhead,
I don't think that's his name.
it's no problem to kill you.
Oh. Well,
You gonna
that's
be
unfortunate.
sorry.
Okay.
Aye, get lost.
Oh. Yeah, get lost. Oh, no. Don't get lost. I just tripped him, and he apparently landed right on the sweet spot on his chin. Just knocked out cold. Oh, zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, I thought we were just going to keep zooming in until we saw, the molecules interacting in an explosion. That would be interesting, actually. That's beside the point. 10 feet away from us, total devastation. Where we are, not so bad. More fire.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
What? How'd your hands get messed up? I mean, I guess they already were messed up when he was in the van, so at least it wasn't my fault. Actually, we don't know that. It might have been my fault. Alright, so we're into, well, not really the first mission. We're into the first, like, hey, by the way, you can do this, you can do this. It's a tutorial, but you know what? I always liked how GTA did their tutorials. They just threw you into the middle of the action and said, oh my gosh, this huge thing just happened. Now you have to pick up the pieces. Thought it was a good way of doing it. And yes, I know it sounds like at times I'm kind of making fun of this game. Excuse me. Rude. I'll be calling your lawyer. I know I'm kind of making fun of this game, but I'm really not. This is a 15-year-old game, and the fact that it even runs this well on my system, I did have, you know, a few tweaks to make. I'll be doing that a lot, I'm sure. Oh, what do we got here?
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
Okay. But yeah, no, I did have a few tweaks to make where, you know, I turned on or turned off the frame limiter, and then I couldn't reverse in my car, so I apparently had to turn that back on. And then I have to constrain everything to one window on my PC, because otherwise the mouse will just go off the screen and click on whatever's over there, so that doesn't help.
His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over.
Hey, alright, thanks, unnamed friend A. I will call him UFA. That'll probably annoy people, so I'm just gonna call him Josh. His name is Josh.
This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service.
Alright, thanks, Josh.
Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I guess he can't really open. Well, wait, how do you push the door open with his busted up hands if he had to kick to knock? Ah, hello, giant brow McFacerson.
Eightball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor.
Oh,
One of
wait,
my
is that guy's
girls
name
needs a
8 Ball?
ride, so grab a
Oh.
car and pick up Misty from
Well,
the clinic, then bring her back here.
I don't know if I
Remember,
should call him Josh or
no
8 Ball
one
now.
messes with my girls.
Alright, I won't mess with your
Keep
girl.
hands on the wheel. Don't mess this up. Maybe there'll be more work for you.
No, I'll
Now
keep
get
my
outta
hands
here.
9 and 3. You know, safety first. Not 10 and 2. The airbag will go off and it'll hit you in the face. That is one thing curiously missing from every GTA game is airbags. I don't know if the Highway Safety Administration exists just yet. Oh, that person just disappeared. Oh, hello. I would like your car, please. Thank you. Did I just wave them down? I like my style. And yeah, I know you may have noticed that the radio's off. It hurts my soul to have the radio off in GTA, but unfortunately we can't play it because songs and copyright and licenses and ugh. But the music is always just so good that I'm actually sad. Oh well. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to play the music, but until then, we'll just make do. Don't worry, Misty. Take your time. There's no rush. No, yeah, it's fine. You're doing great. No, I guessed as much. I hoped it wasn't just a random woman getting into my car. But, you know, if it was... No, actually, that would still be weird. No, there's no if it was. Alright, Misty, let's get you back to Luigi's club. He seems like a totally reasonable man, where if we were late, he wouldn't have any problem with it. But just in case. Oops, that's a lamppost. I do like that you don't just fly through those like you do in a lot of games. Like, if you're going fast enough, you can. But otherwise, you're going to bounce off it, and you're going to be really damaged. It's a nice touch. I'll try not to, you know, compliment this game just endlessly, because it is old enough that everyone knows that it's good, but at the same time, it is that good that I just want to compliment it.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
Ah, thank you.
There's a new
Neanderthal
boy on
man.
the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some
Not
white
Spank.
kid's been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor.
Oh.
Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then
Sorry,
take his
I-
car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
Luigi, I don't follow your meaning. Introduce a bat to his face. Like, do you want me to give him a pet bat? They're adorable, and I think he might appreciate it, but I don't know that that will get your message. Okay. It makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, I see what I did. I confused it. Yeah, no, we all know. Okay, that's fine. The most delayed scream of all time. Just like, oh, he's stealing my car. Hey, no. Oh, he pulled me out of my car. No, don't do that. Wait, now he's driving away with my car. Oh, no! Like, it took him that long to realize what was actually happening. But you know what? It's a traumatic experience. Maybe that's just how he deals with stress. If that's the case, he has a rough life ahead of him, because I get the feeling there might be a little more stress than just that throughout his entire life. It's also kind of throwing me off that you can't look around when you're driving. Like, I got very spoiled by... I think San Andreas was the first Grand Theft Auto game that I played, like, a lot of. I haven't really played any Vice City. I tested it on the computer earlier just to make sure that this series could be a thing, but I really haven't played much beyond that. So I don't really know much about it, which is good, because then, you know, I can have a fresh experience with it. Ooh, what are you? What do pills do? Hold on, what just happened? I feel like I'm running slower. Is the world in slow motion? Well, that's more annoying than anything at this point. I don't need it to be in slow motion. If anything, I'd like it to be sped up. If I was going to fight someone, that'd be one thing, but... Oh! Excuse me. You know, remembering where I parked my own car would be an important thing. Where was I? Oh yeah, San Andreas. That was the first Grand Theft Auto game that I played a lot of, and that is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. It combines one of the things that I shamefully like too much, where it's like you taking over territory, so, you know, every Ubisoft game ever, essentially. But it does that as well. Were they shooting at me? I don't think so. I think I was just in the crossfire. Anyway, San Andreas. Yeah, it combines taking over territory with, you know, building the story of the character, and also just being able to do really whatever the hell you want, which is pretty awesome as far as I'm concerned. $1,000 to spray your car. Now that makes sense. Alright, make sure I don't back into anything, because this camera was not the best for seeing what's behind you when driving, unless you hit two keys. One to look left, one to look right, and apparently that adds up to behind. Who knew, right? Oh, come on. What a jerk. I'm taking a shortcut again, because it's already jacked up. What's one more box to run through? Excuse me, Triad. Very sorry. I'm not actually. I think he knows that, though, so it's not like I'm fooling anyone. And parked. Did it. I'm proud of myself. Dang, $4 grand. I'm liking the level at which you get the money. I'm sure that'll come in handy. I don't really feel like doing taxi missions. Sorry, I know the mouse is very sensitive, but there's only so far I can turn it down and have it still be useful. What? No. Why is the ambulance locked? Who locks an ambulance? Ugh. What jerks. No one locks an ambulance. Is this like other Grand Theft Auto games where if you break the window, it's not locked anymore? What did I just do? I think I got information about the police department. I don't know. Haha, I can turn on the siren. Oh, man. I don't know if you unlock special things like you do with San Andreas, where if you did like the fireman missions, you became like fire resistant, and I think eventually like fire no longer injured you at all, which is very overpowered, especially, well, I mean, there's certain missions where that's especially useful, but we'll get to that. That's a whole 2 games down the line. We got a ways to go yet with this. Episode 1, and here I am talking about 2 games in the future. Pfft, who do I think I am? We'll just park that up. I'm sure no one will take that. I just turned the sensitivity up on my mouse on accident. Whoops.
Hey, I gotta talk to you. All right, Mick, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, must be a stunning conversationalist.
How you doing, kid?
I'm okay, thanks.
Joey Leone.
What?
You want some action
Why ask
from
if you don't
regular
care?
Girl, Misty? Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo Turd.
That
Then
there's
run
no
her over to
context
his
to tell me
garage
if that's
and
good or
make it
bad.
Quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door.
Ow.
So keep your eyes on the road.
That
and
was
off
so
Misty.
stupid. I'm sorry. That was a terrible joke. Oh, man. Those are the kind of jokes that you, like, as you're saying them, you're like, yeah, I did it. And then immediately after saying it, you hear what you just said. And there is just so much regret coursing through your body. Oh, wait, gotta go pick up Misty. 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 Where are you? Oh, you're in here. Nothing says everything's fine like pulling up in a siren. Pulling up in a siren? That's not a thing. Pulling up in a car with the siren blaring. Take your time, Misty. There's no time limit here. No rush. Imagine if movies, like, as we're going through games like this, imagine if movies took as much time with their scenes and just, like, letting someone walk as games did. Like, the movie Castaway is already really long, but it would be so much longer if we had to see Tom Hanks just meander to and from every part of the island. Alright, let's go this way. Excuse me, taxi. There's the opposite of a crazy taxi. Alright, words are just not working today. What I was going to say was that was the opposite of a crazy taxi. That seemed to be a very sensible taxi, in fact. Watch out for the wall. It's about as solid as it looks, because it's a freaking wall. There we go. Joey, got a delivery for you. It's in a cop car. That probably doesn't freak you out, seeing as you're the Don's son. What do we got here? An open door. That seems unsafe. Oh good, cutscene. Time for water.
Am I gonna get to play with your big ends again?
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug.
Whoa. Alright,
Hey,
things just
Joey.
got personal.
Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you. All right?
Oh, I forgot this main character never talks. You do meet him in San Andreas. Speaking of games, you know, many years in the future, you do meet this character in San Andreas. I guess that's a mild spoiler in that either you don't die or San Andreas is an alternate universe, but I'm not going to tell you which. Do cops pull over for me? They do not. Good to know. Alright. Let's do another Luigi mission. I always forget that you can't cut through there, and you have to go all the way around. You never remember to take that turn. I'm sorry, did you just pull in front of a cop car? That's not your brightest move there, buddy. Red light district, what is that? Oh. Well. Luigi's strong point is not subtlety, it would seem. Speaking of subtlety, pump action pimp. Uh-huh, yeah.
Some Diablo
Oh, hi, Luigi.
been pimping his scuzzy bitches in my backyard.
Oh.
Go and take care of things for me.
Okay.
If you need a piece, go around back of Ammunition opposite the subway.
Has he ever thought of asking nicely or saying please? I'm gonna guess no just offhand, but hey, it might do wonders for him. People would probably be very willing to, you know, deal with that reasonable gentleman Luigi if he were a bit nicer. Where'd my police car? Oh, there it is. Where did my police car go? Honking from all over town indicates immediately. Found it. Excuse me, pimp. Thank you. You're pulling your police car up to the gun range.
Luigi said you'd need a piece, so go around the back of the shop. I left you 9 in the yard.
Oh, thank you. Is he just holding an assault rifle? Wait, let's check this out.
You want a license too?
I think he's got something behind. Yep, he is just holding a rifle or maybe a shotgun. Either way, not somebody that I would want to mess with right now. There's a lot of people for a back alley.
Get a bar.
What? Okay. Bye, buddy. I will forget about it. Thank you. Alright, let's go take out some Diablos, who apparently are bad people from the context clues. I have no idea why I disagree with them. They'd probably be good friends of mine if we just sat down and talked about it. But nothing says sit down and talk about it like a Grand Theft Auto game. Oh, pff, I just clipped their car and now they're going to do that. You know what? I'm not even going to bother shooting them. Oh, that's rude. These are going well. Just spinning in a circle, don't mind me. Where did that guy go? Where is he? Is he under the bridge? Sir? Sir, please put down the weapon and come here. Yep, you are under the bridge. Hi. Can I now do a drive-by with this gun? Okay, that's fine. Oh, you have a shotgun. Oh. Okay. That went honestly about as well as I should have expected. Not really knowing what I'm doing is apparently a problem. And now it's telling me how I died. Thank you, game. Oh, they're going underneath here, so let's try and cut them off, I guess. No, now they're going to be above me. Okay, can't win. Noted. Up the hill. There we go. Now we did it. Wait, there's two of the same car. Now I'm confused. Oh, they both came out the same side. That's not good. Shotgun, not great. Alright, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are, shotgun man. Okay, so we got the main problem out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and get out and shoot this guy then. Got him. Oh, took his arm off too. Can I have your gun? Thank you. Can I have your gun? Ooh, quick before it disappears. Get there, get there, get there. Did they put a body bag over him? Oh no, it's just my hood. But they did put down a chalk line. Now in stock at ammunition. I wasn't reading that, I'll be honest. Something's in stock though. That's good. Hi. Can I have your car? Thank you. Nothing. What are you doing? Actually, let's save the game before we keep going. Do a couple more missions. Why not, right? It'll be interesting to see how this this playthrough progresses, because it is a very open-ended game where, you know, we already have two people we can do missions for. But you know what? No, there's my test run there. So we'll save it in the second slot, and I'm going to forget that and overwrite my test run at some point, which that's fine, because this one's going to be all the way to the end, so that's really not a problem. And down we go. Oh! I don't know if that was to me or what she even said, so I'm just going to continue on with my life. You know what, Luigi, you seem like a fine fellow. Let's continue helping you out. You gave me a job when I needed one. I appreciate that, buddy. No, hey, get out of there. My job, my job. Ooh, got it. The fuzzball. What do we got? Knock, knock, knock. Hi, Mick. Hello. How are you? What?
Policeman's ball is being held at
What was
the
the
old
point
school
of him
home
being
near the
there?
Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now,
Don't know
I
what
got
that
girls
means.
all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
Well, at least we can be assured that there's no corruption that is incredibly prevalent in this city. Okay, 4 doors. That's what I need. I need to get as many ladies into this car as possible, so station wagon seems about right. Alright, let's go to the far part of the city and grab as many ladies as we can. And I guess it's not really the farthest part of the city, it's the farthest part that we've unlocked yet. Because if I know anything about GTA, there are multiple areas to unlock. Hello, ma'am. Would you like to get in? Let's go. Alright. I did this mission on my test, and I think they must be randomized where the ladies are, because I don't remember that lady being there before. This isn't going to take me where I want to go, is it? Sure isn't. Let's hope this goes well. You know, I really should have expected that. Oh man, alright, well there's a van. Maybe we can fit more than one? No, we can only fit one in there. Alright, well, that went badly. One of the girls is AWOL. Why? No, she's not AWOL. I know exactly where she is. Oh, good. Wait, we can get some in the back. Good. I like that. That's good to know. Alright, let's go pick up this lady again. Don't worry, I'm very sorry about what happened last time. It won't happen again, except for the fact that my brakes are not the best. Ma'am? Would you like to... Okay, come on, get in the car. Come on now. I know, I know. Yep, please hurry. We have a time limit here. Alright, so we have... Can we get any more? Well, if we go past any on the way to the ball, we'll try. We might not be able to fit any more. Lady in the back does not... She can't be comfortable. Like, that's just not a possibility. airing out over to jump in a van. Just what you were hoping for, right? Alright, ma'am, can you fit in the van too? Is that a thing? Oh, you can. Alright. I think that'll probably be all we can get, though. So let's take these ladies to the ball, and then we'll continue on with our journey of, you know, chauffeuring. That's what we're doing. That's the official job title of... You know what? I'm just going to leave it there. What we're doing is chauffeuring. It's better for everyone if we just say that. And there we go. Couldn't see through the trees, but now we're good again. It sounds like an R&B song. Alright, so there's 3 ladies and we need 4. So we're doing okay for now. Let's go get the 2 to the northwest. Let's head that... Well, there's one right here, actually. Excuse me. I'm doing an important job. You don't even understand. So you're going to want to move. Oh, didn't listen. I did warn him immediately before crushing him, but it was a warning nonetheless. Oh, this is not going to go well. Hey, better than I thought. Didn't think I'd be able to make that jump, but here we go. Yep. Just the most graceful ever driving in GTA 3. I think we can all agree on that. Alright, got a minute and a half to get just really one of these ladies to the ball. I don't know if you get more bonuses for getting like most of them or all of them, but we're going to give it a shot. You know, we only got 2 more to go after this trip. Alright, where is this lady? There she is. Hi. Go ahead and hop in back. Okay, she's in. Let's go. Back to the ball. Nope, not that street. We'll have to cut across some things if we do. There we go. This is where we wanted to be. Alrighty. We got 57 seconds. I think we might be able to get the last 2 ladies there, and there's got to be some kind of bonus for getting everyone, right? At least that's what I would think, but I think we can all agree that I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so we got all 3 of those, so we're good. We have 6 ladies there now. Let's go this way, hit that car because they were on my way. Alright, 30 seconds. One lady's over here, so we're going to have to rush over and get her. Please get in, please get in, please get in. Thank you. We're going to have to go over here real quick and see if we can get this lady. I don't... 20 seconds. I don't think it's going to happen, but you know what? We're going to give it a shot. Is there a shortcut over here to let us get there? Nope, that's the opposite of a shortcut. Alright. We'll just try and get this lady to the ball then. Yeah, that's not even going to happen, is it? Oh, darn. Well, you know what? We tried. And we got 6. We only needed 4. So that's good. No, I think we did get more money, because in the test one I only got 5 there. So maybe we do get more money the more ladies you take to the ball. Well, bye, ma'am. Oh, I tried jumping out, but apparently you can't do that in this. Oh, nope. Nope, tempting, but I'm not gonna hit a woman with a bat. Not for, at least, you know. Oh man, this game is, it's so hard to commentate some of the parts, because it's so fun to play, but it's also just terrible, and I am fully aware of that. It's so bad. But it's so good at the same time. It's, none of it's real. That's just what you have to keep in mind. I mean, you know, me and my friends have said for years, you know, the things you do in the game doesn't mean that that's what you do in real life, and that's just how you gotta play it. Which I think is an important distinction to have. Okay, well, we can't do a mission for Joey for like 7 minutes, and I don't really feel like hanging around and just waiting for that to tick over. So what we are going to do is hit that wall, hit that lamppost, and then continue on. Oh, and also that lamppost, because, oh man, you should have seen it last Saturday. It was just out of control, and it just needed to be taught a lesson. And swerve with that person, scare them. We're going to wonder what the heck is going on there. Terrible merging. Use your blinker, thank you. And then we are going to pull in here. And you know what? Do we have a car saved yet? We don't. We'll save the taxi. It's got 4 doors. It's nice. It's useful, right? And we'll back out of there. And that is where we're going to leave it for this first episode. Alright. So we got Grand Theft Auto 3 going on. and the whole new series. I'm excited for it. We got Felony Friday starting up. I'm just pumped because I've never played through GTA 3. I've played, picking it up here and there, but I've never really played through it. Same thing with Vice City. I've looked at it and seen it, but I don't think I've even really picked that one up. I guess I should save, shouldn't I? And then, San Andreas on, I played and beat all of them, so I've played them a good amount. But it's just fun to see where this game came from, and eventually we'll get to GTA 5 and play through that, and this game has come a long way since then, that is for sure. So this is the beginning of something beautiful. That might be overstating it, but something fun, and that's what matters, right? This is the beginning of Felony Fridays, where we're doing a complete playthrough of the GTA series from GTA 3 all the way through to GTA 5. So let's strap in and get ready for that, because it's going to be a long haul. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming along and watching. I am Intronerded. This game is GTA 3. We're going to get deeper and deeper into this, and then we'll see where we end up with this whole series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next game.